Problem number 23, we should know that when we see an inequality like this, we treat it just like an equal sign unless we have to either multiply or divide by a negative number. So in order to simplify this expression on the left-hand side, what we're going to do is get rid of parentheses. I like to first get rid of fractions, but there are none. Then I like to get rid of parentheses. Now, be careful here because you've got a negative 2. You've got to distribute the negative 2 to both terms. Distributing the negative 2, get negative 2 times w minus 2 times 4 is negative 8, minus 8 plus 9 less than negative 11. And then we want to combine like terms on both sides, so we only have the need to do that on the left side here. So we have like terms, meaning negative 8 and positive 9 add up to positive 1. And then we're going to go ahead and pick a side for the variables. Well, the variable's already on the left side, so let's go ahead and leave the variable on the left. You don't have to do that, you can do it differently. So I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides, and if I do that, I get negative 2w on the left, and I get negative 11 minus 1, that's negative 12. All right, well, I need to get the variable by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by negative 2. That's why this is a key problem, because it also forces you to have to divide by a negative. When you divide by a negative, just let kind of like an alarm go off in your head, and you've got to switch that direction of the inequality symbol. So when you divide by the negative, switch the direction, and the negative 2's cancel out on the left. Negative 12 divided by negative 2 is positive 6. So we have the inequality notation. So we're going to have to remember our learning objective here is to solve the inequality use the 3 forms to express your solution. So that's the inequality form of the solution. Then we have the graphing part of the solution. So if we take 0 here, we'll put 6 there. Now I need to make sure I show that w is greater than 6. So w being greater than 6, I'm going to put an open circle on 6. I'm going to shade the number line to the right of 6, and that indicates all real numbers greater than 6. So all real numbers greater than 6 make this inequality true. And then we realize, oh, we've got a third form for the answer, and that's the interval notation. And then so all real numbers greater than 6 means the interval from 6 to infinity. The 6 gets a parentheses, open parentheses, and the infinity always gets open parentheses. So those are the 3 different forms for the solution of this linear inequality.